Hello ladies and gents, everything between outside of it. I'm Sophia and welcome back to a new video. So today we're filming a video with my boyfriend.
Hi.
So he's going to be choosing 3 books for me to read and then he'll tell us his predicted ratings and then later you'll see what I thought of them.
Yeah, but...
Okay.
The first book I chose was Book Lovers because I really liked the cover. Yeah, it just looked fun, and also because I read the description and it just seemed like something she would enjoy, and I think she did.
And what's the predicted rating?
Predicted rating is 4.
So I started Book Lovers. It is Monday and it is quite late. I think it's a bit past 10:30. I actually started the prologue quite a while back. I honestly don't know exactly when. Yeah, and I love the prologue. That's why I actually put it on my TBR. But this was obviously my boyfriend's pick of my TBR for the month. And I decided to really get started at it today, so I read a little bit earlier in the day and then mostly just, as you just saw, at my boyfriend's house, and I actually got to page 67. Since it's not that late and I don't feel like going to bed just yet, but I am gonna go lay in bed, so I'll probably continue to read a bit of Book Lovers. I found a playlist. I was listening to one playlist, but it was all those types of songs that you've heard on TikTok, and that always drives me a little bit crazy. I prefer when it's not just like, oh, these popular songs fit with this book. No, curate the most specific playlist. So far it's actually really good. It's very fun. Exactly kind of what I expected from it, because Emily Henry writes a bit more like in a literary fiction type of way with a heavy plot of romance. So it definitely falls underneath the romance section, but it's more than just a romance. Like, it definitely has more to it as a story and as a book. That's my plan for the night. That's my update on Book Lovers. Yeah.
Lazy Sunday mornings hiding under.
It's obviously the next day. I feel like I've napped, but I literally haven't. I've literally just been laying here. It's 5:30. I ended at 2:45 and I literally just started doing something. I only just started reading. I have not done anything else for the rest of the afternoon. Like, I got home, I ate something, and I literally just went to lay in bed because my couch wasn't comfortable, nothing was comfortable. I literally just needed a good lay in bed. I usually don't do this because I don't like getting into bed before I actually go into bed to sleep, because otherwise I'll make it a norm out of sitting in my bed. But today, I don't know, I'm physically tired, mentally tired. My camera's dying. Wouldn't be my video without my camera dying. But I read a lot at school today. I'm on page 126. Yesterday I finished on page 67. So I've read almost double. But I kind of want to finish this tomorrow so that we can start another book. I haven't been updating him or anything. Yesterday he was begging to hear something. So I said, yeah, I'll give you a 1-word review, and I literally just said good, and it was really big. I'm happy about that because it kind of pissed him off. Some parts might be a bit more boring, but I don't know. I'm not bored. Like, I'm constantly entertained, but I feel like you have to be, with like Emily Henry's books, you really have to be interested in the characters and not only the story, because I feel like if you're more in it for the story, I feel like you might get a little bit bored. Kind of wanted to get to page 222 because then I read 155 pages today and 155 pages tomorrow, and then I should be done. And 150 is not a lot for me. That's like an hour and a half of reading. So I read until dinner and then I watched something and now I'm reading again. Took obviously a little break. I made some TikToks, as one does. I decided to crack the spine of this bad boy. I'm not really sure if you can see on camera. I've been more lenient with cracking my spines because I have the Dreamland Billionaire series and I know that I slightly cracked the spine of both of them. And here's another book that I slightly cracked the spine of. And you can't really see it and it doesn't really bother me, and it just makes it so much easier to read. It's not like I go out of my way to crack it. Like with this one I did, because my thumb was starting to hurt like I had in my last readathon. So I slightly corrected. The noise hurt me physically. It was a noise that made me want to throw up. But if I would do that again, I just put headphones on or something. Looks like I'm about halfway, but I'm just not quite there yet. But I'm 50 pages away of hitting my goal for the day, and I think I'll continue to read for a little bit longer. Exciting! And I'll update you if anything happens. It's a bit slow. I'm just excited for the part where they stop. Like, not like I like what they have going on right now, because now it's still like a little bit like they have good banter. They're very like kind of annoying each other, and I do like that. But I want him to get more soft. Like, he is already getting soft. Like, for example, she was talking about how tall she was because she was, I don't know, I'm not going to go into detail because no one spoil anything. Basically, she was talking about how tall she was, and then he later on whispers to her, going, "You are not that tall." In what way was that appropriate, sir? I am going to continue reading this book. I'm at the halfway mark on page 199. So far I am. I am kind of, like, right now I'm just reading because I have nothing better to do. I don't know, I just want something to happen. Because shit is happening, but I want something crazy to happen. But I want one of those things that is being built up to actually happen. Because I think there's like 3 different things that are building up right now. Like, you know, I want one of them to actually... I'm more in the mood for like a smutty book, but I'll just push through this one. Oh my god, my skin is burning because oh, this hurts so much. Hello everyone, it's the next day, still wearing a ponytail. I'm just in my ponytail vibe. I continue to read Book Lovers. I read a bit today at school. Yesterday I got to page 273, so that meant that I had exactly 100 pages left. I need to double check exactly where I was. So I got to page 303 today at school, chapter 29. So that means I have 70 pages left, which is not a lot. My dad is currently getting dinner because he didn't feel like cooking, so he's just gonna grab some dinner. So I'm gonna see how far I can get until dinner is done. I will finish it after dinner if I don't finish it before dinner. And then hopefully later tonight I can start the second book. The only thing is, I do IB, the International Baccalaureate, and I have my extended essay due. So not the whole essay, but the deadline tomorrow is 2,500 words of my extended essay, and the extended essay is basically a 4,000 word essay that you need to do in order to pass the DP and the IB. So priority right now is finishing this because I just want to have it done. Because then my goal for today was still to finish this. So if I finish this, then at least I can check one thing off my daily to-do list. I literally have like 20 pages left, but I didn't actually expect this to happen, so I'm a bit in shock. I'm actually tearing up. Like, this is so cute. I am on my period, so that's probably a factor as well, but it's really, really cute. I need to stop being so emotional. I'll come back. So while I was reading the books, I made notes of everything so that I could tell him, because I would probably forget. For Book Lovers, I am giving it probably a 4.25.
Oh, that's better than I thought.
So first I thought it was going to be 3 stars, but then I actually thought about it because at the end I cried a little bit. Because I don't know why, it was just so cute, and then yeah. But there were like some parts of the book where I was a bit like, this is like very, like, it's not boring because like it was about the characters, so I was like, yeah, like I would want to know, but it was like, I don't know. I was just like, can we skip to like a different part? And there were also like 4,000 different subplots, so like things about like the characters like themselves. And then I was just like, can we get an answer to at least one of them? Because it's just like chaotic. And then I started thinking about it, and then I just upped the rating quite a bit.
Then Priest, the second one, she kept sending me TikToks about it, so, and then she showed me the description, and yeah, I thought this one would be one she would also really enjoy. So the predicted rating is 4.5.
let's start Priest. Need the annotation set, Shakespeare bag, and I'm gonna need, because I don't have red, otherwise I would use red to match the cover, but I don't, okay? So let me be. That took a dark turn. Okay, sir, trauma dumping on me like that. Like, it's page 7. Calm your tits, please. Page 7, sir, and you're already saying these things. You're not very priest-like. It is Sunday night and I'm reading Priest. So I barely read since I think Wednesday. It's been a rough week, and not a rough week because it's been bad, but I was really stressed with I sent an essay and I also have a business test next week, and my boyfriend and I, we had our kind of like it was not our 1-year anniversary, but it was our 1-year anniversary of like meeting and hang out for the first time. You know, we had to celebrate that, and you know, Eurovision was going on. So it was a whole thing, and the weekend was busy. And then today I had to edit today's video, which took 4 hours. So I'm only on page 26 of Priest, and I was supposed to have this done last Friday and already finished the 3rd book by now. But obviously it was more like a week was a rough sketch. But yeah, so I just thought I'd make a start. I did download it on my laptop, and I was going to send it to my Kindle. I think I might do that and then just read in bed, because I would probably get through like all of this in one night. It's been a while since we've spoken. The last couple of days have been really stressful. I was really overwhelmed since I have my business test tomorrow. And today I was so overwhelmed to the point that I came home from school, started crying, and have not done business since. Though my test is tomorrow, but it's late in the afternoon, so I have tomorrow to study as well. So I've been just reading Priest today, and I've gotten a good amount. I'm on page 125. That is how far I am. I think I've read like almost 75 pages today, which is not bad at all. I've kind of just been sitting here reading like on and off, sometimes scrolling on TikTok. So my first impression was that it was very off the bat straightforward. He was obsessed with her from the second he heard her voice. In the beginning it felt a bit wrong, I'm not gonna lie. It felt a little bit predator kind of vibe, but we find out that she was feeling that way as well, and that was totally mutual, and that she was like obsessed with him the first time they ever spoke as well. So that made me feel a bit more comfortable. So it's really only in the guy's point of view, and honestly, I'm digging it. Like, this is a whole book in a guy's point of view. Like, that's the whole reason to get it. Yeah, it is extremely smutty. Like, maybe like a smut scene, like every 3 chapters, if not every chapter. But it is getting a bit more sweet now. I'm more intrigued now to see where this is gonna go, because I'm just intrigued in the couple now. I have been reading while I'm painting my nails with my toenails. I'm not gonna traumatize you with showing you my feet. I'm personally a feet hater. But I have a Barbie themed party tonight, so I thought pink nails, it's kind of necessary, especially since I am not an acrylic girly anymore, since my nails needed a little bit of a rest. But yeah, I really wanted to finish Priest today, so I've just been reading on my Kindle while I am painting my nails, because obviously if I get a bit of nail polish on my Kindle, I can wipe that off, but on a piece of paper, that would hurt my heart. Last night, I was on page, I think, 236, because I read a bit in the morning and a bit at night with my boyfriend, because he was just watching TikTok, so I was like, I'll just read a little bit. So yeah, it says on my Kindle that I have 32 minutes left and I'm on 87%. I'll check and say how many pages that is, but my nails are a bit more dry, so not that the whole point of why I'm not reading the physical copy and then picking it up to check how many pages I have and then still staining or like ruining the pages. Like, that would be really dumb. I feel like nothing has really evolved. Like, I feel like it was just one straight line story so far. Like, there was obviously a bit of a drama and a third act, not really third act breakup, but kind of a third act breakup, and there was this like other whole problem that was going on but it wasn't in the story enough to keep it relevant. Like the relevance of it kind of left every now and then, and the story was really just them liking each other and they can't be together because he's a priest, and that's literally kind of all there is. I finished Priest, you guys. That was definitely something. I do already have the second one, which is I think Sinner. So I'll probably start that, like, I don't know when I'll start that, because we obviously have another book to read, and then I can also let my thoughts about Priest sink in for a little. So my rating for Priest was a 3 stars.
I thought it was gonna be. I thought you were gonna like it so much.
No, it's like a very low 3 stars as well. Because the thing is that, you guys know this already, but it was like the only thing that was going on was them. Like them two, and they can't date because he's a priest, and that was like basically the whole storyline. And then there was like this one little extra subplot that was going on, but it wasn't like constantly there that you'd like were intrigued or something, and it was just very predictable. Basically the whole book was just smut, and then like, oh, I can't be with you, bye. That was literally it.
From the TikToks you sent me, I thought it was gonna be really good.
No, the smut was really good. Yeah.
that was the only thing.
But it was quite interesting because it was from like his point of view, and normally you get it from like the girl's point of view, so it's interesting to, you know, read it from a guy's point of view. Yeah, and it was interesting to learn a bit more about the church, because you do learn a lot of like terminology and like things, and like how difficult it is actually to be a priest. So I thought it was interesting. And the last book I did not read because I didn't have time.
Yeah, you couldn't be bothered.
I was vomiting. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're still watching, comment this emoji, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye. That was it. Doei.